What are the parliamentary elections? Which are the steps of parliamentary elections? The Luxembourgers vote every 5 years to determine the 60 members of the Chamber of Deputies. In a representative democracy like Luxembourg, the voters express their political will indirectly, via their representatives, the deputies. Voting in Luxembourg, right or obligation? In Luxembourg, voting is a right, but also an obligation. All Luxembourgers fulfilling the legal requirements have to participate in the legislative elections until they reach the age of 75 years. Of course, also people above 75 years may still vote, but they are no longer obliged. What are the conditions to be allowed to vote or be elected? To be allowed to vote or to be elected, you have to fulfill the following conditions. Be of Luxembourgish nationality, be at least 18 years old on the day of the election, and enjoy your civil and political rights. To be elected, you have to reside in Luxembourg too. What is a constituency? In Luxembourg, there are 4 constituencies: the South, the Centre, the North and the East. The number of representatives that the voters can vote for in the constituency has been determined on the proportion of the number of the constituency's inhabitants. Where and how do I vote? On election day, the polling station is open from 8 o'clock in the morning till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You go to the polling station and bring your ID card or passport. You can also request postal voting at your commune. You have to do so before election day, either directly at your commune or on myguichet.lu. What does the voter have to do on election day? You go into a voting booth to ensure the secrecy of the vote. On your ballot, you have 2 options. You can either make 1 cross for your favorite political party. This is what is called a vote by list and means that you vote once for every candidate from that list. Or you can split your votes between candidates on different lists or the same list. This is called panachage. When is a ballot valid? Every candidate can get a maximum of 2 votes. The voter can give as many votes as there are deputies to be elected in his constituency. Caution: if the voter gives too many votes, the ballot is invalid and won't be counted for the final result. As the vote is secret, you may not write or paint on the ballot, as someone might be able to identify the voter. It is also forbidden to submit any piece of paper or object. How are the votes counted? After the elections are closed, the votes will be counted. Every electoral office counts the votes on the ballots and forwards the results to the commune's main office. Afterwards, the commune's results are in turn communicated to the country's lead office, which publishes the results directly in the evening of election day. As a final step, the chamber validates the results. How are the seats of the chamber divided among the deputies? The seats are divided proportionately to the number of votes taken by the parties. In summary, the deputies represent the citizens' interests. Watch all our videos on www.gouvernement.lu.